Wee woo, wee woo. Welcome back.
SpongeBob, I see him.
Patrick, you need to not panic. What does he look like? What is he doing?
He's just standing there, menacingly.
What the hell?
I think at some point you were given a key code.
Crap.
Try go Entei Raiko and no? Try Croconaw, Bayleaf, and Quilava. I love that Quilava is standing up. It's so cute. He looks like a dog trying to be like, I beg for treats, please. Do you not have a thing here that's supposed to... Or, check your key items.
You see, it's been like 2 weeks since we played, and I have forgotten.
It's been a very hot minute since we... Very, very long while. DNA sample of some sort. Cannot be used.
Okay, let me try taking the other elevator instead of the one that actually led us up here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me try. 1 second. I'm looking at that and I see that has an upside down triangle. Maybe that's the lock. It would be weird if that's the lock, but I've seen weirder things in games. Okay, it's not. It's not.
You were thinking too hard on that one.
Well, you never know. Like, you see a panel, like a room before, and sometimes that's the clue. So, yeah, we are going to have to fight our way through this base while the alarm's going off.
Yeah. Hope you like it. Hope you like the wee-woos.
Wee-woo! Wee-woo!
I love that SpongeBob just kind of exists now as this memification.
Yeah.
Like, God, that... I remember that Patrick Star thing I sent you of him going through City Escape.
Yes, that was awesome, actually.
Okay, so here you go. You go through this analyzer. So Raiko is one of them. So here's where you learn the passwords.
Okay.
So it's Raikou, Entei. Wait, were we right and we just didn't get the right order?
We'll find out.
Eh?
What?
Oh,
Wait, Entei, Raikou's... Okay, it just put the new one on top.
Mischievous. Ah. What?
Okay.
Okay.
That's a little...
I was like,
something.
You kind of had the trio thing going there, and then you just threw us a curveball.
Yep. Mischievous. That was what we were missing.
It's like having the perfect crust and fillings for a blueberry pie, and then you top it with like, oh god, what would be a weird topping?
Marmalade. Orange marmalade.
I have no idea what that is.
Really, you've never had orange marmalade?
I don't even know what marmalade is.
It's essentially like a fermented jelly made of the skins of a fruit.
Huh.
It's delicious. It's sweet. It probably would not be something you put on top of a pie.
Also, it's spelled scrub with a K.
Scrub.
Alright. I think this is the guy that we got the Hitmontop from.
Cool, I'm gonna kick his ass again.
Wonder what he's got this time for a Shadow Pokemon.
Got Graveler.
You know,
And a
not
Clam
gonna lie,
Pearl.
the Cypher guys in this and XD Gale of Darkness and Team Aqua and Team Skull would probably be the evil teams that I'd want to do cosplays of.
I can get that.
Like, this guy is a scrub, but look at his outfit. That's not a scrub outfit.
Yeah.
That
That's a
outfit doesn't
scrub with a salary.
Yeah, that's a scrub that has actually a livable wage.
Mm-hmm.
That's a scrub that's able to have a 2-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, this is why Americans don't get livable wages. We look too freaking fly.
Yeah, we look too fly and we too fab.
Yep. Is
that the... No, it's not. I wouldn't imagine Wobbuffet would be getting much use in this game.
I doubt it.
So, in light of Pokemon stuff, I recently caught a shiny Tauros in Pokemon Go. So that's something.
Yeah.
And I was recently brought to attention about one of my friends who has expressed that in the future, excuse me, a little burp there, in the future, she has been planning on the possibility of giving her Switch Lite to her niece when she's old enough, because she is, one, she only got it because she wanted to play Pokemon on it, because she only really cares about Pokemon from Nintendo. And two, she's kind of disgusted by the business decisions made by Pokemon and Nintendo in general.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fair, because the Diamond and Pearl remakes already proved to look very controversial of a choice for a lot of people. But again, it's just one of those things where you just have to accept, like, yeah, some fans are just gonna spit at the feet of their their givers no matter what.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I hope it's a Medicham.
Oh, it's not. Oh, that's right, because we already got a Meditite from
What?
When we were going to fight Mirror B.
What?
Remember? Yeah, we have a Meditite.
No, that Wobbuffet just one-hit brick.
Oh yeah, because probably counter.
Yeah. Well, ain't that something?
We'll do Umbreon, because Umbreon's good against Psychics. Dark's good against Psychic.
Yeah, so I can
doesn't...
bite that Medicham.
Yeah. Actually, that'll just be neutral to it. Just do it to the Wobbuffet.
Alright.
Kill it, no worries. And Medicham is Psychic fighting, so that's why it'd be neutral.
Ah. I didn't realize Wobbuffet was psychic.
Yeah. Wobbuffet's Psychic.
Oh, I thought it was like normal or something.
It looks like it'd be a normal type, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god!
Well, that hurt.
Yeah. Well, this'll hurt too. That is a nice animation.
Yeah, it really is.
That is a nice one. I've always been a fan of this prospect of, like, whenever a character suffers, like, or, like, blocks or, yeah, just blocks, like, a really strong attack and they're still bracing, but their body is just grinding against the ground.
Yeah, like they're trying to hold their position, but they're getting thrown back.
Yeah, like, but not thrown back in, like, a ragdoll way. They're able to keep their guard. It's just the sheer force of the attack caused them to be like, oh, I'm moving.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've always loved that little animation where, like, someone gets punched super hard and their feet just, like, dig into the dirt and you see, like, the ground cracking beneath them.
Yeah. It is anime as fuck and I love it.
So, yep.
There's a chest. You missed
Okay,
the chest.
I didn't see it, but I can probably get it.
Well, who knows? You gotta fight this chode. Let's see, what's a good example of that? One example from my childhood of that's unintentional, but nonetheless something that I do find very fun. I think it was one of the... How many baseball Mario games are out there? Because I think it was the one on the Wii. And I remember in particular the one where these kids are in their classroom and they're doing sign language, talking about, like, hey, how you want to do a baseball Mario thing afterwards, and then the teacher eventually chimes in with sign language, talking to them because they're talking about a video game and he knows about it, and I was just like, why does that stand out to me so well? It's that one. It's the one on the Wii, if there was any other one.
No, there were some other ones, I believe, but yeah, I remember the one on the way.
Yeah, and what ended up happening was the person I was playing with often used characters. Lantern's part electric, so that's why it didn't do so hot.
Oh.
You're gonna get stomped.
I didn't realize. Yeah, I was like, it's water type, so flying should hurt it, right?
No, and flying's neutral against water.
Damn it. I forget, is Golbat rock type?
Well, that's flying poison. Rock? What?
You always find them in caves.
But they're bats!
Eh.
What are bats associated with? Biting and flying.
Okay.
Sorry, people. I'm just... Jordan,
Dude, I have forgotten the types of, like, everything.
Oh, man. If we ever do actually do a Let's Play series of XD Go of Darkness, I'll have a field day with how much I'm gonna have to tease you about your Pokemon knowledge or lack thereof. So anyway, it was I was playing against a guy who had a full Bowser team, and I think I did like a lot of just the Mario-centric stuff. Like Mario-centric team, like Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, the regular Luigi, was Baby Peach a character in that game?
Maybe.
God, I don't even remember. Point is, it was a lot of the normal Mario cast, and he activated Bowser's special swing, which is just like a super fast fireball swing, and Luigi caught the ball, and I know I'm describing the opening cinematic of the game, but trust me, this actually happened in my game, where Luigi caught the ball, and the force of that ball hit caused him to just skid all the way across the backside of the field.
Dang.
Like, indents in the ground were made, and he was just able to catch the ball. He was able to catch the ball, but he was just, again, sliding from the sheer force of the attack. I've always found that really fun, just the prospect of, like, getting hit so hard, and your body's still bracing, but you're just sliding. There's no stopping yourself because the force is just too strong. Another example that comes to mind is this one from a animated series by the name of Last Man, which is, I think, based off of a comic book, and it's a French animation too. And I recommend it. It's a fun watch. And apparently, and I've heard some of the English dub, and it's actually not too bad. I guess you could kind of blame Wakfu for me feeling a bit iffy towards French cartoons getting an English dub. But yeah, it turns out Wakfu was the exception, not the rule.
Yeah.
But in Last Man, there's this scene where the main character is like fighting in a prison area because he's doing like this weird MMA, or he's doing MMA, but he's in this weird tournament bracket, and they're like, all right, you need to fight these two prisoners, or you need to fight this prisoner in this arena, and the main character is just kind of like humming to himself because the scene before featured like his love interest singing a song to all the inmates while they were heckling her, and the main character punches his opponent in the face, pretty much powderizes his nose, like blood sprays into his, like, the lower half of his jaw and everything, and it's just like his face gets frozen and he's pushed back from the force of this punch, and he's still in like his combat stance, and he's just frozen before he surrenders and falls on his back. And I'm just like, shit. So yeah, I'm a fan of that trope of like, you brace, you get hit, you either survive, or you feel the force of it and you're just continuously in your brace state. Kind of like when you're fishing offshore and you are, and from the sheer force of how hard the fish is fighting against you, your hands are just kind of stuck in that sort of Lego Man kind of position.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking a bit rough here, pal.
Yeah, this is going to be a hard one.
I don't remember what his team is. Since he's an admin, I assume he's gonna have he's gonna have Raikou. Sorry, you already have Suicune. But
Yeah, so he might have one of the legendary.
yeah, you'll want to have one of the legendary dogs. You're getting horrible luck here, buddy.
Plus, I didn't bring any healing items.
Yeah, maybe we ought to do that after you get curb stomped here.
Oh, totally.
And maybe also, I guess like after this episode or something, or between episodes, maybe you could grind to get some more Pokemon leveled up.
Yeah, because I was over leveled for a time when we were doing the Nuzlocke, but now that I'm bringing everyone in, I'm super underpowered.
Yeah. Well, actually, your current team's not too bad, but if you want to make some usage of the other ones that you've got, like as I mentioned, the Metatite, as well as a few others that I might not be remembering. Although you did get some new Shadow Pokemon that maybe you could do with against this guy.
Maybe.
But then you need to purify him, though.
That's the problem.
That's right. But yeah, I think maybe after this you just get yourself some healing items. Stat.
Mm-hmm.
God, I hope. Like, seeing the way that this game looks makes me hope that Legends Arceus does something really cool.
Yeah.
And seeing this is making me nostalgic for XD Gale of Darkness.
Well, as I said, now that I know how to get different ROM types, I'm going to try and do that one next.
Yeah. Maybe, we'll see what happens, you know? I'd like to do that. And I kind of like that Golbat's like keeping its mouth like closed, not by closing its mouth, but by covering it with its wings.
Yeah.
Is that the...
I am bringing my Ampharos next time.
Yeah, bring your Ampharos, because this guy's got a clear beaming. Did Amanda ever chew you out for killing the Entei from before?
It wasn't that big of a chew out, but she did get on me a little like, why the hell did you do that?
Well, again, blame you for deciding to do a Nuzlocke.
And
if you do want more quality in the character models, XD Gale of Darkness is also where you can go for that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, GameCube. Gotta love that console.
Yeah, honestly, a lot of stuff on the GameCube does stand up.
Yeah, it does. I mean, shit, Wind Waker, like, it looks fine still as a GameCube game. The HD version, all it really did was just kind of add a whole lot of bloom and, as well as, some quality of life changes. Like the faster sail, the Triforce hunting quest being made a shit ton easier.
Yeah.
So, yeah, yeah. What probably would also help is maybe getting some more balls. I don't know how many balls you've got on you, but maybe get some more too.
Yeah, we'll find out.
But if you get beat here, that may slash your funds a bit.
Oh, most likely. I don't have a lot to begin with.
Yeah, this game is, yeah, it's good, and if you want to play something that's a different experience, then it's a good one. But oh my god, yeah, you are not cut out for this spot.
Yeah.
Also, Ice Beam's animation is way different here than it normally is.
Especially since it's, 3D and not a sprite.
Yeah. Like, I thought that looked like it'd just be, what's it called? Ice shard? Icicle shard? But no, that looked cool. I liked it.
Yeah, they'll just wipe him. Let's see.
And Earthquake wouldn't be that good because...
It's going to kill Suicune.
Not just Suicune, but also water types are like, ground's not very effective against water types.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get that much damage on the Huntail anyway, so you'd be better off just using Pound on it, or Slam.
Alright.
And does Suicune have an ice move?
Nope.
No.
I got Surf, Gust, and Rain Dance.
Wow. You wouldn't happen to have TMs on you, would you?
Not many.
You may have to invest in that.
Let me see how many I got. It's Hailstorm.
The only ice move you have is Hail.
Yeah.
Focus Punch would be interesting. Stealing's a steal move.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything in these that's real useful here. Except for maybe giving Umbreon Toxic next time.
Maybe. It'll just leave comments about how Genshin Impact's community is absolutely insular.
Yeah.
I never look at so I tried Genshin Impact and I was like to it, but apparently there was some shit that went down that a lot of people were kind of on the developer for, but it turned out to not even really be much of a issue. Like it kind of was and it kind of wasn't, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, a lot of people just saw the fans for being just stupid people. Gotta love communities, man. They can be so much fun and be able to provide fan experiences you'll never get otherwise, but then you just turn to the other side and you're like, wow, how is it that stupid people like this have access to the internet and likely financial independence that allows them to buy stuff?
Yep. Alright, there we go.
Yeah, it sucks that we had to have the sucks that this had to happen, but
I mean, I didn't know what I was going to be up against either, so...
yeah, this is both of our bads.
But I mean, that's any well-designed Pokemon game, because you can't necessarily have a team that can counter everything without being overpowered.
Yeah.
So, if anything, I say it's good on the game that literally it wipes me because I don't have the right type of Pokemon to take that situation on.
Yeah. Oh, it's right, Vibrava. You could get that to be a Flygon and have another Dragon type.
That is true, but Dragon did not help me much there. I mean, it's mostly water types. I'm going to probably leave that in. Suicune, honestly, is a bit of a liability.
Yeah.
As much as I love him, he's a liability. Hell, let's see. I mean, that's going to make a big difference right there. Water doesn't hurt grass, so I should probably keep that.
But then again, he likely has ice moves on some of his Pokemon.
That's
on top of that, he has an Altaria.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and I guess use Hitmontop.
Then again, you also don't have many Pokemon that are purified because of your Nuzlocking nature.
Yeah, and that's not going to be good when I'm getting to the end of a level. So to give myself a chance, I'm going to use Hitmontop because he can at least take a hit. Yeah. And let's face it, even if he has Entei and Macargo would be what I need to get the Entei, I could probably just play a stalling game with bricks. So Macargo doesn't make a lot of sense.
We don't really know when we'll encounter the prospect of getting all the Shadow Pokemon that we accidentally missed and or fainted. So
yeah, so let's get back there real quick.
Buy some healing items and Pokeballs. Actually, how many balls do you have?
Let me see. I think I used almost all my money on balls. Let's see. I got 2 ultras and a great.
How much money do you have?
Is that my PDA? Let's see.
16,000.
16. I might be able to get a few more things.
Yeah. What's your healing item situation again?
I got an Awakening. Let's see, one second. I got Antidote, Burn Heal, Ice Heal, Awakening, Full Heal, White Herb, Ether.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a bit starved.
And a full restore, yeah.
Yeah, you're a bit starved.
I mean, I was playing where if you died, you know, they died. So I don't have a lot.
See everyone, I was right. I was right. I was correct about my assessment. Thinking you could Nuzlocke this game.
Maybe not on a first playthrough. I think it is doable. But you need to know every matchup ahead of time and like have a strategy going in.
Well, the other problem is your ability to grind is incredibly limiting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
So,
have to know kind of what you're doing ahead of time.
all right, so you got some super potions and hyper potions.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead
Is
and
there
just
anything you can
get
sell
balls.
that can give you a boost?
Not really, because most of
Hmm.
the stuff I can sell is stuff I use or need to use.
Not some of the TMs that you might find a bit not useful?
Here's the thing: I don't even have my full roster yet, or know what I'm going against when I get there, and none of them are really at their max level. So until I know what moves they get by level 70, it's probably not a good idea to use those. Also, this is Gen 3, so the second I use it, I lose it.
Well, yeah, that's why I propose possibly selling them, because if you don't want to use them and if they aren't going to be very useful, then maybe selling them would probably be a better prospect. You get some cash back, for one.
Yeah.
Get some timer balls there.
Yeah, I get like 3 of them.
Yeah.
Because those
they
come in
drop them.
handy.
They do. They do. Speaking of somebody who would want to save his Smasher Ball, it made like games.
Excuse me. Getting the mascot legendary would always be useful with timer balls.
Okay. And then I got some regular Pokeballs as a last resort.
Yeah. Watch like the very last Shadow Pokemon you get in the game, then you're down to your last ball and it's a Pokeball and you end up doing it. I remember once when I was, God, I don't know how old, like probably 12. I was playing Pokemon Emerald and I managed to catch Kyogre with a fucking Pokeball.
Nice. And that's one thing I do like about like when you do the random trades too. You can see what people caught their Pokemon with, unless they were bred. You know,
Yeah, because
because
there is a sense of breeding manipulation, and then
mm-hmm,
there's Pokegen where it's like, I want a shiny Tyranitar with all of these maximum stats, and I want it to be in like a luxury ball. Can you mod the luxury ball to have like blue rims instead of yellow? I'd really like it.
like, that's the thing. I only put Pokemon into one game. That was Diamond and Pearl. And I was like in middle school at the time, so I had an action replay, and I was like, I missed the Darkrai event. I want a Darkrai, and then I realized I can't even take that Darkrai to any other games because the game knows that it was a cheated in Darkrai.
Yeah, and I guess the same thing had to go with Arceus as well. Like a lot of those legendaries had evaded people for the longest time until I think it was for like the 20th anniversary when they were like, we're doing a big old mythical Pokemon giveaway
Mm-hmm.
for for I think it was each month or something. Treasure chest. There you go.
Yeah.
It was like for each month throughout 2020 up to the release of the latest game that year, which I think was it Ultra Moon and Sun, or was it Sword and no, it wasn't Sword and Shield. It couldn't have been.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, God, I'm not gonna remember. The point is, they had that going, and that was the only way that that was the first time I was ever able to get something like Jirachi, Darkrai, and all
Yeah.
these other types of legendary Pokemon that were done by events that I didn't know about because I was a kid and I didn't really have ready access to the internet, or, otherwise.
Yeah.
You, I would recommend Slam on the Lantern. It's electric, and
Yeah.
Brick is part ground, which means it's nullifying electric if it's attacking it. Just saying.
Yeah.
And you have Thunderbolt to use on the Golbat, so. Better pray that Confuser. Okay, good.
Yeah, because he's really just here to take hits.
Yeah.
That's his
I
job,
would.
and he does it well.
Yeah, he's our derpy little mudfish.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta love Puffball's little. I love Ampharos. It's like my favorite electric type.
Yeah.
Close second being Luxray. I actually have a shiny Ampharos in my Ultra Moon game.
Nice.
Did you ever catch a shiny before in a Pokemon game, Jordan?
Yeah.
What was it?
The one that I will always remember, even though I know it's probably not my first, is my shiny Drudigan.
So it was Drudagon. So I think that one's like green and orange, right?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
one of the tacky green ones, but I love him.
But I have two stories, and I know I've told you them before.
But this will be my first time telling this story on camera.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not one that is like a big shiny hunter, especially nowadays, because as I've said, I've fallen on the wayside in regards to Pokemon. I have not bought the expansions for Sword and Shield because I think those expansions are horseshit.
Mm-hmm.
And but back in like the Oris days and the Sun and Moon days, it's like, okay, yeah, I like doing the shiny hunting stuff because it's like it helps me test my luck a little bit.
Yeah.
And what I ended up doing was I was in Sun and Moon and I was shiny hunting for an Eevee because I feel like any shiny hunter, no matter their what's the word I'm looking for? No matter their dedication, ought to at least try for an Eevee.
Yeah.
No matter the level of dedication, as in like if you do it for streams for as a job, or if you do it just casually when you don't have anything else to do,
Mm-hmm.
or when you're just kind of like bored and you're like, hey, I feel like I'm getting shiny, why not? So I was going for an Eevee, and I've been going at it for probably about an hour and a half, and I fainted a shit ton of Eevees using the SOS mechanic. For anybody that knows Sun and Moon, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And somebody in the Discord call, like I was on Discord with some friends at the time, just kind of chatting online, and somebody said something, and I looked over to my phone to kind of emphasize my point, even though we weren't really FaceTiming.
Yeah.
And as I looked back to my 3DS when I hit A, I see a shiny Eevee there, and I just accidentally killed it with the Pokemon I had out, and I was mad. I was so pissed at myself because I had been at this for so long, and I saw it. I saw that cute silver coat. It was nice. It was a very pretty looking Pokemon, and I was like, oh, God damn it! Why did I faint it? Fuck! I'm so stupid. I should have been paying attention. Because when you go into the routine of shiny hunting and you're doing it for so long, it's almost like the rhythm game-esque mentality of do one part of a process repeatedly, but you throw one wrench into the plan and you're gonna fall flat on your face. That's what happened with me. So I fainted the shiny Eevee, and I was lamenting about it, and my friends were like, what the fuck's going on over there? And I'm like, I accidentally fainted a shiny Eevee.
Oh,
And
man.
after a while, the regular Eevee made the call out to its allies, did the SOS thing, and I was just kind of sitting there going, all right, just call your goddamn ally and I'll just stop this. I've been at this for like probably an hour and a half. A second shiny Eevee popped up immediately after that last one.
Dude, that's rare as hell.
Back to back. I never had, like, it was like a complete dead heart moment to suddenly being brought back. It was really weird. I don't know what it feels like to ever have the, what's defibrillator? I don't know what it feels like to have a defibrillator hit me on the chest, but that's probably the closest time I'll ever get to that experience. And I was just like, all right. And then I caught it, and I turned it into a Sylveon, and I named it Lucky, because, frankly, when you get back-to-back shinies like that...
Very lucky.
You're kind of forced to name it that.
Yeah.
I should mention Full Heals do work on Confusion, since it is a status ailment.
Yeah. Doesn't
So yeah,
affect Umbreon too bad, usually, so I'm just gonna take my chances.
Fair enough. But yeah, that was the, that's the shiny Eevee story. But the very close, like the tied first place story for me is this one from Oris that happened by complete fucking accident. Well, not accident, but just happenstance. So, I don't know how many of you have played Oris. I don't know if Jordan, have you played Oris, Omega Ruby, or Alpha Sapphire?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Okay, well, in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, there is this method of gaining Pokemon where you look at your Dex nav, since they are remakes of Gen 3, you look at the Dex nav and you see the small map of the route that you're on, and it has silhouettes of Pokemon on there that can be found within that route. And after you beat the main game, Pokemon from other regions will appear in those routes. So it's sort of like a small completion incentive to be like, hey, this black silhouette of a Pokemon is one you haven't caught yet. Why don't you try finding it? And yeah, like, it's a cute incentive. And at the time, I had made a couple eggs of a Salamence that I had from X and Y, and I was like, I want to try and make a stronger Salamence. And I was trying to shiny hunt for a Zorua from Gen 5, because I thought shiny Zorua looked really cool.
Yeah.
But after a minute, I was just like, you know what? Nah, I want to try and do the Dex Nav completion thing. And as I left the route, one of the eggs started hatching, and I was like, oh, alright. I'll just put this over there and let that sequence happen, and I'll just keep watching my YouTube video while I'm, you know, waiting for that to hatch. And then it's done hatching, I look over and I see a green Bagon staring back at me. And I should mention, I didn't do the Masuda method of getting that egg. I didn't have a foreign Ditto to do that with. Literally a single hatch, and I get a shiny Bagon. A single hatch. I don't know what the chances are on that one, but that's the reason why it's tied with the Eevee as my luckiest shiny Pokemon story.
Yeah.
It's like, at that point, I'm shocked I didn't go out to get the lottery, but I think I was too young at the time to do that.
It would have been your day.
It would have been my day, but no, I was very lucky to get that. And then I found out probably later that my game luck with Pokemon moved on to other games as well when I was streaming Dark Souls, and I was grinding a bit in Anor Londo, and some guys in chat were just kind of shooting the shit with me, and I showed somebody in there who was like a Dark Souls massive fan and super fan, and he was like, how do you have like 2 Silver Knight straight swords? Those are really, really rare drops. And I was like, I don't know, it just kind of happened. And then as I say that, killing another Silver Knight that has a straight sword, I get a third one off his corpse, and I wish I could have seen the guy's face when I got it. I wish I could have seen the guy's face. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But probably one of my other lucky moments was, what was it? It was when I was in Dark Souls, and I managed to get the Black Knight shield from a drop. And here's the thing about those knights. They don't respawn when you kill them, so it's literally like, you don't get the weapons or armor or shields from... Actually, no, you do get the armor. If you don't get the weapons or shield from any of them, you're kind of screwed until the very end of the game. But I managed to get them, and somehow it just happened, you know?
Yeah.
But another big one that was lucky, so you know the mimics in Dark Souls, you know how those look?
Yes.
There is this item, I don't know if it appears in the other games, but it appears in Dark Souls 1, and it's called the Helm of Avarice, the Symbol of Avarice, I think? And it's just a mimic in its chest form with its tongue hanging out, and it's a helmet that you can wear. And that thing is an extraordinarily rare drop. And as I said, it was my first time through Anor Londo, and I was like, alright, I know some of the chests in here are mimics, so I'll just kill the ones here, because I have a fucking Black Knight halberd. This thing can melt things in a few hits. And I managed to kill one of them, and just by sheer chance, the Symbol of Avarice dropped for me, and I was like, oh, alright. That's neat, I guess. So, yeah, I think maybe generally I'm just very lucky with specific video game situations.
Yeah.
Like, hell, I remember when I was trying to hunt for not shiny hunt necessarily, but trying to get a a Goomy from Sun and Moon, and I found a shiny. God, what's the? It's the evolution before Toucanon in Sun and Moon. What the fuck is it called again? It's like a woodpecker Pokemon too. It evolves from Heat. Sorry if I'm just kind of rambling to myself.
Hey, you know what? It is something that's filling time. Keep going.
Yeah. Let's see. What was it? The evolution from Vicky Peck was... Where is it? Where is it? Trumbeak, that's it. I found a shiny Trumbeak just by sheer chance trying to get a Goomy.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's just... There's a reason why I'm known to our friend groups as being the shiny aphrodisiac, or no, the shiny pheromone, not aphrodisiac. That is a very different term.
I mean, if you were the breeder of the group like me, it would have made sense, but
No, I meant shiny pheromone.
Yeah.
So yeah, shiny Pokemon, they're interesting. May not have any stat benefits, but at least they're neat looking.
Usually I found that having a shiny, it will often have one IV that is maxed out on its own.
Right, but then as I played through Sword and Shield, I never found a single shiny going through that, and I'm just like, you know what? Maybe it's because this Pokemon's done with me. And here I sit with like, how many now in Pokemon Go? 19 shinies in Pokemon Go. 3 of them being starter Pokemon. Granted, ones that I probably... Let's see, I have a shiny from Gens 2, 3, and 4, and those being Meganium, a Combuskin that I named Propane,
Nice.
and a Infernape that I named Monkey.
Nice.
And it's not monkey as spelled normal, it's the mean monkey thing with an E at the end of it.
Alright.
So, yeah, I guess Pokemon's not done giving me shiny luck, it's just done giving me them in the mainline games, and I think I'm okay with that.
I get that.
And the thing is, you'd think also with the Propane, that I named him Propane just kind of like how it's normally spelt. No, I went extra. You know that episode where Hank Hill got really addicted to video games? And it was the game called Propane with an...
Yes.
Propane. That's what I named him. That's what I named this Combuskin.
Very nice.
I was just sitting there debating, like, what's a good name for this thing? And then the realization dawned on me, and I was like, oh, yes! Yes! I was very happy with that naming. And, yeah, so I kind of just, whenever I see a common Pokemon sort of hop around in Pokemon Go, I think to myself, that's gonna pop up as a shiny. I just know it. And sure enough, most of the time I'm right.
Yep.
And not even with it being like the event stuff. Like, how I managed to get my 2 shiny Rosarias. Or, not Rosarias, Roselias. Sometimes it's just by sheer randomness, like the shiny horse.
Hey!
Nice, got Raikou. Good.
My favorite of the dogs.
Congrats. But yeah, I have a shiny Seadra as well, and I just need a Dragon Scale so I can evolve it into a Kingdra. Kingdra's my favorite water type, and I can't have it yet because of Pokemon Go's weird evolution stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, there you go. That's my general history about shiny Pokemon. I've got a shit ton of them.
Nice. Well, I think that was a fun story for us to kind of end the episode on.
Yeah, let's just beat this guy's ass and then we'll go save, and that's where we'll end it.
I think
and
so.
We'll probably need to do some grinding.
Most likely.
Well, either grinding or get some purification underway.
Mm-hmm. Both.
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 Exactly. Oh, God. I hope you're able to find... What did you get from the chest? I wasn't looking.
It was a health up or something.
Oh, okay.
Which, don't get me wrong, I need to use it, but...
Yeah, the vitamins in this game probably would be really useful compared to the mainline games.
Yeah, I've been paying for them, and that's pretty much why Brick can take anything. I have roided the hell out of Brick.
So he's basically like the Ultimate Warrior from WWE?
Pretty much.
What of the shinies that you have caught, which one do you think has the grossest looking color scheme?
Honestly, I just don't like shiny Espeon.
Me neither. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
It's a shame because some of the shiny evolution forms are really good.
Yeah, like, I can't bring to mind the ugliest shiny I have, but I do know that Espeon was always just a letdown for me.
Yeah, take it from somebody who has a shiny Espeon. I did it because Espeon's one of my favorite evolutions, but I can understand. Yeah, it's a gross color.
Mine's named Booger.
I consider it more of a... I don't even know how to describe that color of green.
Yeah, that's why I went with Booger. It's just a little freaking slime ball.
Like,
to
if
me.
it was... You know what would have been a better shiny? If it was made as... If the color of the gem on its head and its body were reversed.
That would actually have made a lot of sense.
I've always liked that kind of thing where they invert the colors of a shiny... of a Pokemon shiny form. It's a really cool idea. But yeah, I definitely agree with the Espeon.
Yeah, Espeon's just such a letdown.
Like, I don't typically... I never really got shinies whose color schemes I were... Actually, I lied. There's one that I was extraordinarily disappointed with. What is TM26? Also, go heal. Heal before you go downstairs, for the love of God.
Earthquake. That's
good.
That's pretty
That's
good. Yeah, we'll go
go
downstairs in the next episode. So, heck, we could just end it here while I'm running to go heal.
Yeah.
So, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great time. We will return after these messages to more Wee Woo.
Yeah, to more Wee Woo and to more possible shiny stories. As soon as I probably look at my backlog of them to jog my memory of how I got most of them.
Exactly. Well, talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Open Couch Gaming for more video game antics.